This is a 10-year-old boy who is trying to play games about reading one little verse in the Bible. 1 Corinthians chapters 13. And that's it. That's all he's got to do.
I don't even know where it's at.
Right here.
To where?
Take your time.
To where?
Right here. Just start reading.
I can't read when there's a video on.
So he was playing like he wasn't going to do it at all. I asked him to read this about 17 minutes ago, and he's been fucking off, avoiding it. And I'm a single dad, and I'm definitely not perfect. I'm just trying to figure it out. So we're going to sit here until he reads this verse from the Bible. Sit right.
If I speak with the tongues of men and of angels, but do not have love, I become a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy,
What's that word?
Prophecy.
What is it?
Prophecy.
There you go. Start the sentence over again.
If I have the gift of prophecy and know all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have all faith so as to remove mountains, but do not have love, I am nothing. And if I give all my possessions to feed the poor, and if I surrender my body to be burned, but do not have, but it profits me nothing. Love is patient. Love is kind and is not jealous. Love does not brag, and it is ignorant.
Nope. Read the sentence again.
Love is patient. Love is kind, and it is not jealous. Love does not brag and is not ignorant.
Nope. I want you to put your finger on that word. Put your finger on that word. That's the second time in a row that you mispronounced it. So you're not taking your time. I want you to put your finger on the word. And so this is what a spoiled child looks like. Okay? And that is not his fault. That is my fault as a father. Put your finger on the word. Sit, first off. Breathe, buddy. Breathe. Son, do you see the time? See the time?
Yeah, you also told me.
Hey, I don't care if you are late to school on your second day. Or third day. I don't care. Okay? You are going to read this one verse. Sit up. Put your hands down. Put your hands down.
What?
Now. Son. I'm going to give you the count of 5.
I don't know the word.
I'm going to give you the count of 5, and then you're going to start over all the way at the beginning.
No.
So 1.
No.
2. 3.
I don't know the word.
4. 5. Now, you're going to start back up at the top.
Dad, what did you want me to say? I don't know the word.
I'm starting. Let me see your hand.
No.
Let me see your hand.
Only.
Then start. Now.
If I speak with all tongues of men and...
Nope. If I speak with the... Slow down. Son, slow down.
if I speak with the tongues of men and angels, but do not have love, I have become a noisy going or a
Put your
clanging.
finger on where you're reading. Noisy gong. And the reason that you're making mistakes is because you're in a rush. Okay? Look at me. Son, we're not going to school unless you read this. Do you understand me?
I'm trying to read, and you keep telling me to stop.
Okay, but you're in a rush. So put your finger here and read and take your time like you know how to read, bud.
Yeah, but another time in front, when I'm not in a camera, you always tell me I don't know how to read. The clanging cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy and know all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have all faith so as to remove mountains, but do not have love, I am nothing. And if I give all my possessions to feed the poor, and if I surrender my body to be burned, but do not have love, it profits me nothing. Love is patient, love is kind, and is not jealous. Love does not brag and is not arrogant.
Is arrogant a word?
Arrogant.
No, stop. I'm asking you. Is arrogant a word?
I don't know.
Have you ever heard, you're so arrogant?
No.
Okay, does arrogant sound like a different word that we may know? Stop touching that chair. I want you to focus on what you're doing. Son, the reason that you're not done this and we're not in the car is because you're worried about everything else. You're worried about playing with that chair. You're worried about tapping this. You're worried about how you can cry. Instead of focusing on those simple tasks that's in front of you.
It's not simple and I don't know it.
Okay.
That I told you like 4 times I don't know the word.
Put your finger on the word.
I already did. I don't know what it is.
Okay. And so...
Arrogant.
What is it?
Arrogant.
Oh, shit. Does that sound like a word you know? Is that a word? You ever heard that before? All right. Now stop being so arrogant and read that sentence again, starting right here. And take your time.
Love is patient. Love is kind and is not jealous. Love does not brag and is not arrogant. Does not actually act unbecomingly. It does not seek its own. It's not
Stop. Does not act unbecomingly.
Unbecomingly.
Yep.
It does not seek its own. Is not provoked.
Good job.
Does not take into account a wrong suffered. Does not rejoice in unrighteousness, but rejoices with the truth, bears all things, believe all things, hope all things, endures all things. Love never fails.
I want you to just write. That's beautiful. I want you to just read that again.
Bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never fails, but if there are gifts of prophecy, they will be done away. If there are tongues, they will cease. If there is knowledge, it will be done away. For we know in part, and we prophesy in part, but when it perfect comes, the partial will be done away. When I was a child, I used to speak like a child, think like a child, reason like a child. When I became a man, I did away with childish things. For now we see in a mirror dimly, but then face to face. Now I know in part, but then I will know fully, just as I also have been fully known.
Was that hard?
Yeah.
Was it? Now, what do you have to tell the fine people that are watching this? So seriously, pretend that you're talking to another 10-year-old kid that does not want to read and is afraid to read, and give him some advice.
Just get it over with so you can go to school and do whatever you want to do after.
You can't do whatever you want, by the way, because you're a child. You don't know what you want.
Okay, get it done so you can just close the book. Close the book.
And do whatever you want to do,
Put
man.
it away,
do whatever you want to do. It's your life.
You can go to school because it's your life.
You can learn the easy way or the hard way. And the Father Gills love you. Peace.
Peace.